baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Here we go, singing. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Jermaine Hinton. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
First pitch, 7-10.
Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. Out to short. Saldana on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Hal Owen will hit next. Owen goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
No, that's high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Bob Shannon.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first, so digging in now for San Diego, Gerard Burkhart. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Way high there. And that's ball 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Torres looks it away for the out. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Three, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Juan Quinones, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And there's a ball. And a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Torres sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in San Diego, and now here is Jesus Torres. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Strike on the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Mark Gwynn. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Darryl Ford. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That's in there. Strike one. Ford went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
No score here in the second. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. The A's go quietly. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
For the Padres,
bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Sergio Saldana. Just missed. Saldana matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Torres makes the grab. And there's one down. That's for the Padres, Ira Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Slinging it to first in time.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Alfred.
Now at the plate, Alfred Hernandez. The inside edge. Ball one.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Nope, that's off the mark. Now 2-0. And another ball. And a 4-pitch walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Richie Enfield in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
Talk with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Then playing tennis, you a minute, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on the island. Back up off me 2 feet. I try to get up in my face.
Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd scoreless game. And the batter now, Ryan Sung. Hinton back to work. 0-1. That's a little bit low. In there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses there. 2-2. And now the lefty. And this is inside. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So digging in, Esteban Valdez. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Not close with that one. 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quinones makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, the first baseman.
So up next, Chase Hop. There's a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That misses, and it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Bernardo Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hop, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left side. Quinones makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The designated hitter, Charles Mullen.
Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Sean Carlton looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back. It bangs off the wall. Into second, and he's got it doubled. Sean Carlton with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Gerard Burkhart, the next up for the Padres.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-0. Slice the other way and foul. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
One, two now. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now, Michael Spence.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Spence checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. No score. Back here at Petco Park. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Eric Kozar. On the ground to the left. Oh, and it hits the base. Can't glove it cleanly. Here's the second baseman, Hal Owen. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
4th inning underway, no score. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 ball, 2 strike.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one misses. And a count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Torres in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
0-1 down. Right side, Hernandez. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Quinones. Right through there for a strike. Quinones, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Missed inside with the curve. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside foul.